SoundCore has just released a brand new pair of earbuds that are geared for people that like to be active, that like to work out. These are the Sport X10. Let's check them out. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today, SoundCore's brand new pair of earbuds. They do release today, so I have all the links below for you to go and check out if you want to check these out. These have rotatable ear hooks. They are waterproof, sweat-proof, so you can run all day, sweat all day, do whatever you want. Price $79.99. We're going to jump right in, check out the packaging, and we'll get into all the specs and the rest. Look at the look. Look at the look. Check these earbuds out, guys. A very unique design here compared to other sport ear-hooked earbuds. These are very lightweight compared to the competitors and a very different and unique look. Again, these do rotate, so they will give you a different fit depending on the shape of your ear. They will move around and give you the best fit possible, and they don't move. I've been using them for weeks, and these do not move. So the Sport X10, it does come in 3 different colorways: black, white, and red. Again, price $79.99. If we take a look on the back, it does tell us a little bit more about these, but we'll get into the specs in a few. Now, we also get a bunch of different ear tips here, so make sure you get that good seal. I do like the ones that did come on the case. Well, that did come on the earbuds. And we get USB-C to USB-A. And again, price, guys, $79.99. Now, no wireless charging on here, but again, specs in a minute. Let's take a look at these earbuds. The case, the branding on top. We do have some LED lights here on the front, which I will show you. And on the back, the port to charge with the reset button. A very nice and clean looking case. Simple. Now the top of the case is see-through. You can see through there. And then you have the L and the R on the case itself with the actual earbuds on here with those special rotating ear hooks. Again, up to 210 degrees of rotation with these things. Look how good and different these are. I love SoundCore, just brings us unique. I love companies that bring us different products, right? They go out of their way to give us something different. And what's better is that these work really good for what they were intended to do. So you can see how unique they are. Now, check this out. These will rotate all the way around, and that's what it will go on your ear. And when you put it back in the case, you can flip that back around. And again, when you put it on, you rotate and find the best spot to be on your ear. Let's throw them in. You guys can check out and see how they look. Now, once these are on, of course, they are going to look like, regular ear hooks and earbuds, but they are very different because of the weight. These are much lighter than any of the competitors, and you barely feel them in your ear. That's how light they are. And they're not as big. They're not bulky. They're very comfortable, to be honest with you. But that's my ear. Maybe your ears will be different. But for me, these are very light, very comfortable. And I don't mind these on my ears at all. Now, of course, you will have to like this type of ear hook, this type of design when it comes to an earbud. But if you work out, this is a really, really solid option, especially at this price point for what we get. Now, the rest of the specs on these earbuds: Bluetooth 5.2, SBC, and AAC are your codecs. These do have hybrid ANC as well as transparency mode, as well as full app support in SoundCore's app. In my opinion, the best app for any pair of earbuds or headphones on the market. Now, you do get full customizable touch controls with a button. These are button controlled, which I do like, so you can customize the button to fit your needs. And we also have an EQ. We get an EQ on a $79 pair of earbuds. Other companies, take notice. We're getting an EQ on these earbuds. We also get SoundCore's signature presets, which are really, really good in my opinion. And there's also a spot in the app that allows you to focus on breathing, right? These are geared for working out. So there is a spot in the app, which I will show you. We'll walk through the app really quick, which focuses and helps you breathe. You can do it before you work out. They have settings for after you work out, for meditating, do whatever you want. You can turn music on. You can turn sounds on to help give you that calmness that you want if you are doing some meditation. Very cool, in my opinion. These are really geared, and they went out of their way to gear these for people that like to be active. So very cool. Now, these do have 10mm drivers in it with a metal housing. IPX7 waterproof. Again, 3 colorways on here. 6 microphones with noise reduction. Now, no wireless charging on here, but battery life is pretty good. 8 hours and 32 with the case. And if you use ANC, it's going to be around 6 hours. And there is a fast charge feature. 10 minutes will get you 2 hours of battery life. But let's just start Well, I'm going to show you the app. We'll get into the app and then we'll go from there. Now, of course, once you connect to Bluetooth, you're going to go inside the SoundCore app, the Sport X10, and this is the battery percentages up here. We also have a settings button up here. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but here is what I was talking about a minute ago with Breeze. So if we click on start and we click on this, it'll count down and it'll give you inhale and exhale. And right here is your mute button for the relaxing sounds that it does play at the same time. We also have a timer right here. It'll keep track. We have a lot of good things. It'll vibrate for you if you want. Now you can have a warm-up mode. If you confirm it, you can have a relaxation mode, a decompression mode for after you work out, or if you're just stressed and you need to decompress, or a custom mode. So very cool. And again, I love the option to play some relaxing sounds while you're doing it, which I need. I can't really do it in silence. So I love that feature on here. I think it's very cool. Now the EQ on here, the typical SoundCore EQ inside of the app, the best on any app, again, in my opinion. Custom, this is where you would customize it. You already see what I'm rocking with. And if you follow the channel, you know this is what I like. And if you don't follow the channel, guys, hit that like, give me a sub, and let's go. Default, these are our presets. Now we also have the bass up button on here. So lots of options on here. These are bangers, guys. Spoiler alert, these are some bangers. Now your touch controls, this is where you can go in, and there again, these are physical buttons. There's a physical button up here on the top that you can see right by my pointer finger, a physical button, and this is what I have it set to. So press once right now is my volume control, press twice is next track, and play and pause on the right earbud. And if I hold for 2 seconds, that will scroll through ambient sound, noise cancellation, or just turn it completely off. And you can go in, of course, and you can change that up and set it to work however you want it to. So full customizable touch controls. So very cool. Now the ambient sound down here, it's just one setting for each. Noise cancellation, transparency mode on here, and then we have normal mode. So very cool. We go back out of here. We click on the settings button up here. It does tell us our firmware version. You can turn your wind noise reduction. If you have a firmware update, this is where you will go. Quick start guide, user's manual. I love the SoundCore app. I've said it probably 3 or 4 times already in this video. I do think it is the best app for earbuds and headphones that we get right now. And hopefully other companies will, take notice and just step up their game a little bit, because SoundCore is doing it right. Now let's talk about ANC and transparency mode. So we'll start with transparency mode on here. It's good. Think mid-range when it comes to transparency mode. It's not very powerful. It does have some white noise coming in, but it does do what it's supposed to do. If you were working out and you had transparency mode on and somebody was trying to talk to you, you're not gonna have any problem talking to them. But it is mid-range, and I'm okay with that because of the price of these earbuds. Now, noise cancellation on here does do a good job. I think it's a little bit above mid-range when we talk about ANC. I have a ton of minors here. You guys know that. It's very loud here. It's very loud on my job, and it's going to take out all of the low rumbles. The high-end noises still do come in, and again, I think it does a good job at where we are price-wise. I think it's a slightly above mid-range, and I would say transparency mode is mid-range, maybe a step, it's probably mid-range, maybe a step below for transparency mode, in my opinion. So that is what we get. And you can program them in touch controls and use the buttons to go through. Now the mics on these earbuds, 3 mics on each earbud. So 6 mics total with noise reduction technology to help give us that clear sound, that clear call when we're on a phone. But what do you think? Let me know what you think of the microphones on these Sport earbuds. I think they do a very good job at giving us just a clear call. That's what we want. We're on the phone. We want a clear call. So let me know. Drop some comments below. Now, when it comes to latency on these earbuds, every now and then I do see a slight bit of delay between audio and video. If I speed it up, though, it will correct itself, but just know that it does appear every now and then. And these are not meant for gaming. You will experience a slight delay if you are gaming with these earbuds, especially playing Call of Duty or something like that. It's not terrible, but it is noticeable, so just keep that in mind. These are not meant for gamers. These are for working out and for being active. All right, let's talk about sound quality and the volume on these earbuds. So volume-wise, they are loud enough for me. I'm right around 80% with these earbuds. So there are much louder earbuds out there, but I think these are pretty much just where they need to be when it comes to volume. Loud enough for me anyway, and you guys know I like loud music, but I do have to use these right around 85% to be where I need to be at to listen to audio. To get into that zone, I need to engulf myself in the sound, and that's kind of where I need to be with these earbuds. Now, sound quality on here, look, these are bangers, right? There's some fantastic bass, really good bass, and the bass up button just gives you that thump. It gives you that boom. Bass heads unite. If you like the thump, you're going to like these earbuds. The highs are good. They're clear. These are meant to work out in. They're meant to have fun. They are meant to just get into that zone and feel it, right? That's what you want with these earbuds. That's what I want when I work out. I want to be engulfed in something, feel it, and not have to worry about anything. And that's exactly what we have. Now, if you want to bump the highs up, again, because it's SoundCore and what we have here, not only in the presets, but in the EQ. If you want a little more treble, you can get that. If you want to boost your mids up a little bit, you can get that too. So these really can go in any direction. Right now, I have it set to a very dynamic sound, and I love it. And I have the bass up on, even though you really don't need it. It's a little cleaner without the bass up button on, but I'm going to use these for what they're intended to be. Workout. And when I'm working out, I want that thump. And I don't care if it's a little muddy. I'm not saying these are muddy, but the bass is a little cleaner with the bass up off. So the SoundCore Sport X10, let me know what you think below. So we get full customizable touch controls. We get the SoundCore app with the EQ on here, with all of the presets, 6 microphones on here. We get a transparency mode. We get hybrid ANC. They're waterproof. We get really good battery life, 8 hours without ANC on. I don't really use ANC anyway, so 8 hours, 7 hours, I'm good. I'm not using my earbuds for that long anyway. And with ANC on, it goes down to around 6 hours. A good fast charge feature on here. Lots of options. Let me know what you think of the microphones. But these released today, guys, so I will drop all of the links below. Check them out if you are active, if you are into working out, and if you are looking for a very comfortable and solid pair of earbuds for being active, look no further than the SoundCore Sport X10. And shout out to SoundCore for sending these to me to review, but not paid for. You guys will see this before they do. That's it, guys. Hit that like. Give me a sub. I'll be back soon. Peace.